I don't want my stuff used without my permission and without proper credit given to me. And even if proper credit is given to me, I would still be a lot more respectful and receptive to that if I was at least asked first before you turn me into whatever the hell you're going to turn me into. So my process, well, you notice that on my page, up until recently, almost everything is a collaboration.
Yeah.
Most of those people reached out to me. The first couple AI videos was me reaching out to my circle of dancers that I had worked with previously or relationships that I already had formed, and that kicked it off. But I did not want to just pull random videos from online. Now I'm a little bit more flexible with that because we live in a content machine. We just do. And if you put something online, you have to understand that there is a certain amount of liberty of like the amount of ownership you really have over that anymore. That is just the world we live in now.
Ownership. Those waters are muddy as fuck.
Very muddy.
Especially now with the tools, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can, I mean, the most recent one I'm thinking of is the soccer juggling chick. I don't know if what they weren't speaking English.
I'm pretty sure she was Colombian.
Yeah, okay. And so I was thinking, oh, he likes soccer too, or maybe it's his Women's World Cup right now. Like, is there somewhat of like I would say, what percentage in is I like that, I'm gonna do something with that because I can see it, and or I'm gonna shoot it with my friends, versus people coming to you be like, hey, I got this video or this is my account.
If it was up to me and if we didn't have to play the algorithm game, I would only do the AI stuff to videos that I'm able to shoot with my camera. Because those would honestly, to me, be the dopest videos because then I'm doing it from beginning to end. I want to do it from front to back.
And what's the best settings for what you do? 4K, 120, what like?
I would say 4K, 30, 1/100 on Shutter. Because you just take away enough of the motion blur, but you keep enough of the realism and you're not giving yourself double the frames to edit.
So you're literally editing every frame.
So, okay, the way, when you see one of these AI videos, the program isn't reading it as a video. It's not a video. When you upload the video to this notebook, it breaks the video apart into individual frames or images, and then it creates these optical flow maps across the images, and the AI draws in parts to like where it feels like it has to pay extra attention to keep it consistent. And that process is called in-painting. But as the AI, so like it's going to take the first frame of the video and based on your prompt and your settings, generate the image over it. And there are these other things that are involved in the process called control nets. There are a bunch of different types of control nets. You have to pick which ones you use and when because they're for different things. Some of them work better at just tracing straight lines. Some of them do really well at getting like, they put like a stick figure over the body to figure out this is a person. Mm-hmm. Some of them literally trace every little individual line in the whole scene. As good as that sounds, sometimes it could make the AI go too crazy with the details. So you need to pick and choose what control nets you want to use. You have to give them certain weights and decide which ones get distributed more. The more control nets you use, the more your GPU is going to hate you.
Yeah.
But it's taking the art it puts on the very first frame of the video, and then for each subsequent frame all the way to the very end of the video, it's trying its hardest to match that next frame with the first frame. And that's how the style gets consistency.
So there's no gimbling videos that you're going to put through that. It's always a steady shot, one direction.
You can do gimbling videos. There's things you have to keep in mind when you shoot that kind of stuff for it, because there are still, as amazing as the technology is, there are still a number of technical limitations you have to go through. Like when I was working on this Egyptian music video, when they shot the video, they streamed to me through a private live stream on YouTube through the camera it was being shot on. And I was in WhatsApp giving them feedback on what to do and what not to do.
Like what? Camera movement limitations?
So first of all, the guy was moving way too fast. I told them this is not a normal music video. He needs to slow down the camera and the shots need to start close up and then he can pull back, but not vice versa. The subjects need to be in the entire frame at the beginning of the shot.
Got it. Because when you said every frame, the program is then trying to match it to the first frame. I'm like, well, what if the middle and end are different than the beginning? You know what I mean? Like if we start here on this tunnel and then we end up outside on a hill, like in 45 seconds.
It's trying to match the style, not the image. It's trying to match the style of the first frame. So the colors, the items, the things you prompted in.
Got it. Composition? Oh, I guess that's up to the actual raw video.
Yeah, that's up to the video.
I see. What about then color grading? Because you said DaVinci, but you only use it for...
I only use DaVinci to deflicker because I am fast in Premiere.
Gotcha.
And every professional project I have worked on, every paid project I've worked on where I've had to collaborate with other editors has always been Premiere. So I have had no reason to invest the hours into DaVinci yet.
Even though you know...
Even though I know, but
Yeah,
I just, look, if I understand what DaVinci does color-wise, I like my color grades. It's easy.
So are you shooting in log too? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're doing all that for whatever you're shooting, but the reality is people come to you with videos or with their accounts.
And they're usually iPhone videos.
Cool, because for some reason I'm like, some kid like this, New York, Fifth Ave, somewhere, like, I don't know.
You have 1.5 million followers and you cannot get someone with a camera to shoot the video for you? What are we doing?
Well, they got that 1.5 with an iPhone 8. I mean, props to them, right? With an iPhone 8 and CapCut.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And that's how videos come to me, and they are annoying.
So
but
you have to put it through all those upscale, downscale.
And that's where the pre-process comes in.
But those are videos that, let's say, come to you, not the ones that you're like, I want to do that.
The ones that I select I want to do, like the one I posted this morning, the breakdancer with the train behind him.
Yeah.
I selected that last night. Video quality, mwah.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be a little nebulous because he could have been cropped in a little bit more, but I needed the effect of what that particular videographer did with the slow motion and everything.
I love that. Yeah. Because I checked when you always credit everyone. So like I checked the original one and I was like, ooh, that was clean.
Yeah.
Was,
his name is Mak Otomi from Japan. He's like the Japanese branch of the production team I work with in street dance called Stans.
Damn. Okay. So there was some connection there.
Yeah.
So even in the selection process, it's like unique to you. Or at least I just want to make sure that people get the point. Like, it's not just some dude who's pressing buttons on this program, making these videos. Like, there's a lot more to it. And there's a personal part to it, a personal touch.